Well, hello again, everybody. This is Dale and Roy from New Miami High School down in Hamilton, where we've just wrapped up yet another victory there, Roy. It was 12-0 today, and you know, I feel like sometimes we're on like a rewind of the last game we played almost.
Yep.
So tell me what you saw keeping score out there today.
Well, 10th straight win. We scored 8 runs in the second inning. Cruised from there. We had Ryan Anderson pitching. Pitched 5 innings, shutout ball, 2 hits, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Executed some nice plays. Justin Lauder had a suicide squeeze. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Damon Amerkin had a big shot for a triple over the right fielder's head. So.
Hey, did Isaiah get hit by a pitch today?
I don't think he did.
Isaiah did not get hit by a pitch, but I think Carnegas did, so we may just assign that to Isaiah anyway. Anyway, I think Lauder had a couple of hits, you said, a couple of RBIs, a lot of walks, a lot of errors, but you know, for our team, it is just another good, solid performance. I mean, I think that they were solid. It's cold out here, you know, but I think they did pretty good. So if you'll stand by, we'll have Coach Doug over here in just a second. Hey, Coach, 18% chance of rain. What do you think?
Well, we've learned this year with the weather that you just expect the opposite.
Absolutely, absolutely. Weather in Ohio. You know, I was just telling Roy, I said, you know, sometimes I feel like we're watching a replay of another game that we've already played, and I feel like we've done that almost again today. It's a 12-0 win. We had solid pitching again. Had some good performances out there on the base paths. Tell us what you think about today's game.
Yeah, so obviously our base running was a little tough early. Kid held the ball a really, really long time. But just he did a nice job. So I think we ended up with 10 steals, which is good. That's kind of was, you know, we want to be 7 to 10 on a standard day. But yeah, they were well coached. They helped us a little bit. I thought we had some quality at bats. And obviously Ryan was absolutely phenomenal. So I think he went 5 shutouts, struck out 10 or 11. Yeah, he was phenomenal. So that was good. But yeah, so we did some good things. Everybody played. Everybody on the roster got in today, so that's good. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, New Miami, they've had a good program over the years. You know, and it was what it was. We played well.
Roy, you got anything for him?
I do like the suicide squeeze. Got the bunch down today.
Oh, absolutely. So obviously, last week we did bunt real well in the game. Justin, phenomenal, like you said, phenomenal getting the bunt down on the squeeze. You know, executing. A couple guys put balls in play with a runner at third and less than 2 outs. Whether they beat it or not is irrelevant. They got the run in. They did their job. So yeah, there was a great mental approach today. There was a great focus. They were ready for this game. I mean, New Miami's had a good program over the years, so this was a game our guys were excited to play on the road. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. It was really good to see, and I guess now we move on to Monday.
Move on to Monday, but we can't move on to Monday until one other thing happens.
Okay, well,
let's talk about our player of the game.
Okay, yeah, so obviously Ryan was phenomenal. He was absolutely dominant. 5 innings, no runs, I think 11 strikeouts. So obviously today was our senior. It's hard to pitch him some days because he's our shortstop. But Luke's done a phenomenal job holding up. So you know, it's allowed us to pitch Ryan, and Ryan's a great pitcher. Obviously, he's going to Owens to play baseball, and he's a great player. And one thing, remember Monday's game is live on TKDS, so if you can't be there Monday night, you can watch the live stream on their website or on their Twitter, and it'll be broadcast. And Monday's going to be a very exciting game, probably one of the biggest games in the Dayton area that day, so very excited for that. But yeah, player of the game, definitely Ryan Edgerton.
All right, good deal, Ryan.
Gus Marblehead of the Goons pitching. Gus goes into the windup. Here comes the pitch. Looks like a low ball. You're out!
Hey, man. It wasn't that long ago you were standing right here between us again.
That's true, yeah.
But you know what? When you're as dominant as you were, you certainly have earned the right to be here. And I can tell from, you know, sitting behind home plate, I felt like sometimes I needed to just call you Bob Ross because you were painting happy little strikes.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. So they were just pinpoint accuracy, some of those. So what was your approach against this team? Did you know anything about this team before you came in? And
all I had heard was that these guys took us for a run at regionals 3 years ago. Obviously, I don't remember a whole lot from that game because I didn't play a whole lot. But that was kind of my mindset, was these guys are going to put up a pretty good fight. And then once I saw that it wasn't really what I expected, I pitched the same way. I didn't really give them anything. I didn't try to, at least. And then my defense was really helpful behind me, so that really helped.
Well, consistency is one thing that I certainly see when I watch you pitch, whether it's this game, another game. You're pretty consistent. Roy, what'd you see out there?
Yep. First inning, second and third, 1 out, and got out of that jam. Thought that was pretty critical.
Yep.
Get out of that first inning with no runs, and just took it from there.
So when that kind of thing happens, does that build confidence? Does that make you feel stronger as you progress through the game? To know that you got defense, you shut them down, kept them from scoring. We had a run on the board, I think.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Good.
Yeah, it helps to know that I got a really strong defense behind me that also has the same mindset as me, and they're just not going to let up. Doesn't matter who we're playing. Doesn't matter if it's an easy game or a hard game. They're going to play the same no matter what.
Yep, good deal. Well, listen, congratulations, buddy. You certainly have earned the right for a two-time player of the game, and we'll draw you up a nice picture, and we'll get this on the video, and we look for the next time you get to interview with us again. Okay, buddy?
You.
All right, thank everybody. We appreciate you watching Warrior Wrap Up with us today. We congratulate Ryan and the whole team on a great effort. I want to say that watching other teams play, our team really is a team. They play as a team. They're a team. They love each other, and I think it's important to see. So Monday we got a huge game against Carlisle. It's at Dayton Christian, and Coach just said that it's going to be broadcast live. We'll try to make sure we get that link out to everyone. But let's try to get as many people at this game on Monday as possible, because these young men have earned the right to have a stands full of people. Okay, so let's everybody get out there. Roy, you got anything you want to close up with?
Nope, 10 in a row. Start the season. Keep it rolling.
10 in a row. Let's keep the train rolling. Until then, this is Dale.
And Roy.
And we're out.